Season 2! Welcome, dear viewer. Haha. You already guessed which time it is. It is time for Live from the Abyss again with another guest. I don't remember what number it is, so 15, 20? I don't know, so something cool. Purple Toaster, hello.
Hi.
You're in the studio today to give us a little insight into yourself and your channel. If you
Indeed.
would describe yourself, what kind of words would you choose?
Oh,
Putting you right on the spotlight. You have basically free advertisements right now.
free advertisement, right? Wait a sec.
I had some notes somewhere around here.
What was the... Here it is. Invincible, fearless, sensational, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, Grey Prince, Purple Toaster.
That sounds
Does that
about right,
work?
yeah. That
Yeah.
should work, yeah. I would call that a bit overstating maybe, but I mean, to
you
each
could
their
take
own.
out the sensational. That'd be fine.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, then that makes more sense. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's true. But first and foremost, I would say you're a Hollow Knight YouTuber, maybe a more kind of
Kinda.
indie
I mean, most
YouTuber?
of my content, if you take it, it's mostly Hollow Knight, but I like to do other stuff as well because I won't lie, Hollow Knight's a bit of a dry well at the moment.
It's true. It's true. I've gotten that feeling as well that it's a bit scraping the barrel, the
Because
bleaking bit of barrel.
the game's been out for what, 3 years now. So the moment news comes out about Silksong, everyone just kind of jumps on it like a pack of hungry dogs, and it's ripped to shreds in like
true.
half an hour, and there's nothing you can do about it. So
Yeah, it's a bit sad. I mean, you really have to be very, very, very quickly to kind of have any sort of spotlight on the news if you want to be the first one, which is something that I tend to do. That I just do the shittiest video, but print it out in like 20 minutes after the news came out, so that it's very fresh in people's memory.
I mean, if it works, it works. You know?
I mean, sure it does. I mean, other YouTubers, like bigger YouTubers, obviously have the option to wait a while, go a bit more in depth than other smaller kind of content creators. But yeah. So regarding Hollow Knight, would you go as far as to say that's your favorite video game, or?
Oh yeah, 100%. I love this game.
Really?
If I could, I would frame it on my wall.
I mean, you could buy the physical edition and do that. I mean, that would work.
I got the Switch version, so it came with like a little map of Hallownest, and I think that'd be really cool on my wall.
That would be cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to put anything on my walls because I live in an apartment. But otherwise, yeah, that would be a cool idea. So,
Yeah.
when did you first come to play Hollow Knight, or maybe to even first kind of get to know the game, heard from it, all of that kind of stuff?
Alright, so this is gonna sound really cringy. So I was on holiday in the States, yeah, and then Matt Pat uploaded his groundbreaking Hollow Knight theory.
Oh.
And I was like, I really like the look of that game.
Oh my god.
So on my birthday, I think it was 2019, yeah, my friend got me the game, and I was like, damn, this is a really good game. And I died.
Very nice from your friend to get you the game.
I know, he's pretty cool. I think I spent 24 hours just trying to get past the first Hornet fight.
Holy shit.
Because I was god awful at Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Because I was really into Smash back then, and I was using the GameCube controller, so I could play on my TV. Yeah. So in Hollow Knight, the attack button is the smash jump button. So I was really confused, like for the first.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, that happens.
So I've
some other games as well. Yeah.
Yeah, had to remap my Smash controls. Which is funny whenever someone else plays on my controller because they have no idea what to do.
But interesting to hear that you're from the post Mad Pat kind of wave, because that's exactly where I joined the fandom as well, which was I think either September or November 2019, somewhere around that time. Definitely towards the end of 2019, I got the game. It wasn't long after the video, I think. And it's weird because usually I don't watch these kind of MatPat videos. I know it might be hard to believe, but I'm mostly watching the FNAF kind of stuff because that's just funny to me. But yeah.
I think while I don't agree with game theory, right now I just watch it to go frame by frame and look at editing tricks. But back then I just kind of liked the theories, just different ways to interpret the game.
He has some very good editing. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Speaking of FNAF theories, in his most recent one that came out like yesterday, around the 10-minute mark, he was like, all my theories are subjective, and then he's like, my Hollow Knight theory is wrong if you just look at this cutscene, and I was like, yes!
Yeah, I know.
Finally.
I was surprised that he acknowledged that he was wrong on that part.
He admitted,
I thought honestly it would take like any of the other kind of, I don't mean 5 million theories that he's done and say that one was wrong, but that he took specifically Hollow Knight is kind of cool, I must say.
I wasn't expecting that. I was like, damn, that was a nice surprise.
MatPat, that's pretty swag. I mean, to be honest, he's managing like 3 channels at this point. I think maybe
Food
4.
theory.
Yeah, food theory, film theory, and game theory. Like, he's managing all of them. Like, the guy must at this point really be a fucking marketing genius because all of them,
I mean, food theory, you gotta have a dumb high IQ to think of that. That is incredible.
I mean, like, the amount of cash he's probably getting, I mean, that's probably...
Oh yeah, his kid is gonna be set for life.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, 3 fucking channels. I mean, and I think film theory has, like, nearly...
Film Theory's almost got 10 million, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's close to 10 million, or maybe even over it by this point. I don't know when this is going upwards, but it's very close to 10 million, I think.
Yeah. Jeez.
Food Theory, I don't know. I think that also has a few million, probably, but I don't know.
I mean, MatPat says go subscribe to my new channel, the 10-year-olds will.
Yeah, I mean, if he does it on both channels, then it's just a big loop. So I think I have it here. It has 2.3 million subscribers.
Oh God, already. Nice.
And Film Theory has 9.5, or well, nearly 9.5. But Jesus
very
Christ.
Close. Damn, man's got cash.
Man's rich, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
God damn it. I mean, it is impressive. Like, I don't know how kind of the behind the scenes are. Maybe he's a total dickbag behind the scenes or something.
I'm pretty sure he there was a few videos on this when one of his editors committed suicide, which was very sad. He has he writes the scripts and records them, but he sometimes has a team help research and edit because he definitely doesn't edit them himself.
No, that would be too much probably.
That'd be ludicrous. 3 channels once a week. Damn.
With that high quality editing, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, regarding the theory itself, which brought us both there, I mean, like, when first watching it, it sounded very interesting, but after I think I've played the game and, like, spent a bit of time in the fandom, it became clear that it was a bit shoddy, to say the least. I mean...
I first watched it and I was like, I have no clue what's going on, but that's a cool night, guys. So then I got the game, I played it, yada yada. And then I was like, I have no idea what I just did, but I killed a giant moth. So I went, Hollow Knight, lore, and then Mossbag came up, and his first thing was like debunking MatPat's video, and I was like, oh ho.
Yeah.
So I watched it, and
I mean, that was pretty genius on Mossbag's part as well. He first gets a shout out by MatPat in his bloody theory, and then in the next video, he basically just flames the guy for whatever is wrong with his bloody video. That's
does this mean we can expect a Mossbag food channel at some point?
I mean, he's planning on doing, I think, a Twitch channel where he uploads his like kind of Twitch content onto it. So,
I mean, that would be quite cool. His stream's quite fun.
Yeah, I don't really watch that many streams. I mean, I watch Taco TV from time to time, but that's basically it. So I don't really. I'm not a big stream fan, you know.
I find it hard to keep up with streams, you know, because I'm very impulsive, I guess. Like, you know, I'll be watching a video, I'll be really into it, and then I'll see a big red thumbnail with arrows and big text. I'm like, damn. So
yeah,
I'll click, you know.
I just don't know, because I could watch like a video where a guy, because that's a video I've literally like watched like a week ago, I think, of a guy like listing or ranking every Simpsons episode. every Simpsons
Holy
episode, like all of the 20 plus whatever seasons and stuff. And
All
it
I
was
know
like,
is Homer's enemy is good. That's.
was it? I think it was 5 or 6 hours long, the video, and like. I'm the kind of guy that I could watch that kind of content, but I couldn't watch a stream for 5 or 6 hours. I couldn't probably even watch it for half an hour. I don't know why. It's just kind of something that I have.
Maybe it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, okay, I'm just looking. Yeah, it's 6 hours long, yeah.
Jesus.
It was a really good video. Like, I would advise everyone to watch it, but it's so long, but it's basically very interesting, I would say.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
I didn't see it in one run, of course. That would be mad, but I mean, if you have the time, there's really no shame in watching that. So, but we're getting off point. So back to your channel. So when did you kind of get the idea to do Whole Night content, and when did you first kind of start out?
Well, my channel really started as a place for me to show like my drawings and stuff. If you look at my first few videos, they're all funny drawings, and then I was like, I really want to talk about this game that I like. So I got £20 mic off Amazon. I made a really bad script about Silksong predictions. It's the only Silksong video I hope to ever do until the game comes out.
That's fair.
And it was you
don't sound very confident in that one.
No, I really did not like that. It was I'd only just got my laptop at that point, so I was like completely new to computers and editing and stuff, right? So I got a PNG of the White Palace,
yeah, White Palace.
And I downloaded it so I could import it into my editor, but I thought, would that work? No, what I should do, put it into my drawing software, put a green screen behind it, and chroma key it into my editor, which made no sense.
Ooh, that's a bit...
Me 7 months ago was an idiot, man.
I mean, I guess kind of everyone has that problem with starting out with their first videos and stuff. I guess it kind of depends really, because I don't remember ever a channel having like a first video where I thought, they probably don't regret making that video. I guess it just depends how good you are when you start out, if you had any previous experience or anything, because I used Windows Movie Maker for my first like few videos, and I don't know why I did that. It's a bloody
Windows Movie Maker.
It's a bloody awful program.
Can you still get that, or is it gone now?
I think you can just download it. I mean, there's probably some sites, maybe even shady sites, where you can get it. It's not really like a big thing, I think.
On the shady sites, you can choose Windows Movie Maker or Premiere Pro. Which one do you pick?
Yeah, or
so hard to choose.
Adobe Pro without any viruses. That's definitely not fake. Yeah, you should definitely do that. So you wanted to do Whole Night content. That's admirable. Yeah, okay. Do you have any plans for when Silksong comes out? What you want to do with it? Or
I think I'd just like to play through the game, do as much as you can in first playthrough. Maybe do a review, but I feel like there'll be a lot of reviews.
Oh yeah, definitely. No.
Yeah, there will be like. I don't know. Maybe it's hard because lore is probably something I'd like to do when Silksong comes out, but I mean, it's best to just wait for the big boys to do it, then piggyback off them.
But if you wait for the big boys, then that's kind of...
I'm joking.
I guess it just depends, kind of.
I promise I'm not a leech. I don't think I do have any plans when Silksong comes out, to be honest. Guess I'll just kind of go with the flow. I don't even know.
Okay, that's a bit risky, my friend, but okay, sure choice, okay. I mean, because again, like, try to be the first. I mean, whatever you do, it's going to probably get some views. So
just put Silksong in the title.
It gets views. It gets views.
It does. My first Silksong video, it got 206 views on a channel with 20 subs, and then my next Hollow Knight video only got 72, and I was like, this is the power of Silksong.
it's a no-brainer. It's so. I mean, it kind of declined by this point because there's so many people doing anything about Hollow Knight, which is really fucking getting on my nerves. But
I am.
It's going to be hard because again, if you want to do lore, there's already bigger channels for that. If you want to do reviews, there's probably bigger channels for that. If you want to do let's plays, there's probably bigger channels for that. You kind of have to just, I don't know, maybe not spam or something, but you have to find.
Maybe find like a new niche, like funny Silksong news guy. That was clever. I'm annoyed I didn't think of that because that was really clever.
The Daily Silksong news guy.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a brilliant scheme. That must.
That was that was definitely something you came up. That was they definitely came up with it at like 3 a.m. and was like, "Damn, I'm going to win Hollow Knight."
I mean, he has like in a few fucking weeks, he's gotten like more subscribers than me, you, and like a few others combined.
But yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, this is just the power of memes.
10,000 soon, so. It's really fucking incredible, really. But I don't want to suck his dick too hard, so I'm gonna. What were we? Regarding Hollow Knight, what would you say is your favorite aspect about the game?
I never really thought I'd say this, but I really like the exploration in Hollow Knight because it was very new to me because I'd just come off having a massive Overwatch and Smash Bros phase. But I got to Hollow Knight and it was just a whole new experience. I was like, I got lost so many times and ready in my shining light.
Yeah, I guess that's just basically the point of getting lost in this big world.
It was just a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. Because I was, when I got the game, I was like, the combat looks really cool. The combat is amazing, but I genuinely didn't think I'd have as much fun as I did exploring it, you know?
True. That's a good point, yeah. Didn't really think about that. I mean, again, if you go without a guide, it's very easy to find another area and then forgotten that you were supposed to go another direction of that area or the previous one.
Yeah.
Or that you go in a different direction and suddenly stumble down the deep nest or a mushroom kind of bloody area and something. It's very possible to like lose yourself. Which I guess is the point, kinda, to like lose yourself in this big world.
Really, really, like, cool that a 2D game can immerse you this much, you know?
Yeah.
So I think Team Cherry did an amazing job on Hollow Knight.
I think it's going to be the same for Silksong because
hopefully,
from what we've seen, like the beginning is kind of linear with Moss Grotto and then maybe Bone Bottom and stuff, and probably Forest of Bones or whatever. But I think after that it's going to branch off like a bit, like that you can, I don't know, maybe go to the coral area, maybe go to Greymore, maybe go to Deep Docks or something. So I think it's going to branch off after like these first kind of areas. So
I think my prediction for my theories about progression in Silksong would be like, you start off, because Hornet is like going to be a harder character to learn because of the agility and stuff.
Movement.
You start off, it's going to be like extremely linear, like you're going to be basically baby carried on the way to go. Middle section, it just says, look, big map, explore.
Yeah.
And then end bit, I feel like the Citadel is going to be much bigger than a lot of people think. I feel like
it does have a gigantic outlook of some of the shots that we've been getting.
I feel like the entire end game, like the entire last third of the game, will be in the Citadel. So like maybe the last judge guy, he's like guarding it or something. I really don't know, but I think that's what I think will happen. But I don't know.
No, I agree. I'm just kind of thinking because with Hollow Knight was kind of like that they gave you a kind of goal in the beginning, like a kind of backdrop if you ventured into the City of Tears and stuff and talked to Hornet, blah blah, and then with the Dreamers, blah blah and stuff, and that was kind of like the background mission you had to do, like the story kind of, and then after that was basically just you can do these objects in this world, but you can also just dig around wherever you want to go and stuff, and I think that's going to be similar. I don't know what we have to do in Silksong, maybe ring like 5 giant bells or maybe defeat like 5 fucking guardians or something, like some kind of stuff like that. But
hit a big beating heart really hard till it
stab
dies.
someone to death and then mug them. Yeah, something like that probably. But I don't know what the backdrop is going to be, but it's going to be like a big overarching story, but you still have the freedom to explore everything you want to do.
I think with because Hornet can like communicate, there'll be a lot more side quests, I guess, because
Yeah. That's true. I mean, they basically already confirmed that with the quest system and stuff. But yeah, that's true. That's true. Though I was kind of fascinated that they said that there are also quests which you don't have to take, so that they're still like kind of integrated into the world. Which I don't know. If you establish a quest system, then that's cool.
Maybe it's like a fetch quest for the guy in jail.
Yeah, but yeah.
Bring him the parts to build a minigun.
Wouldn't that be like something on a quest board, or would it be something that's like just in the world? Because that's my question. Because if you have this quest system where you take quests from characters on a board, then why not just have the characters just give you the mission? Like, why have an extra system for that, even though you could also just take them in the world itself? I don't know, maybe...
That's a really good point.
Maybe they're going to mix it a bit. I was just kind of weirded out when I read the Edge part about that one, when they said that they do both.
Maybe because, like, some areas look much more civilized than others. So, like, maybe in the one with the tents, I don't know where it's called. It's somewhere near Moss Grove. There's like an area with tents and stuff. That might not have a quest board because they don't look very developed as a society. True. But like the big Clock City thing, that looks like somewhere where there'd be an organized system for questing and adventuring. You know.
I think they mention Edge that there's a quest board in Bone Bottom, like in the first area. I don't know. Because I don't think there's going to be one in Moss Grotto per se, because as you said, that looks very underdeveloped, but
yeah,
I don't know. Could be, could not be. I guess they're mostly in towns anyway, the bloody boats, so...
Yeah.
Which I hope they have kind of like a log, like on the bloody handbook or something, where you don't need to go back into the town just to see what kind of quests you still have to do and stuff. That'd be annoying. Yeah.
How you wouldn't have dream gates either. Jesus.
Like, for example, if it says like hunt this like big enemy, do you have to hunt it then like go back again, or does it just give you the reward automatically or something? So that's kind of questions that I would have to how it works. I guess we're going to see when the game comes out.
If it ever does.
It will.
Honestly, I feel bad making that joke because everyone's like, "Oh, why won't Silksong release?" Grr. But like, you know, it's a game. Games take time.
Yeah.
Me and my mates, we were making a game thing. It was just a plant simulator. It took forever, you know. and Silksong is like 100 times a plant simulator, unplant simulator.
Some games you waited for like over 10 years, and there's people here like, oh, this is taking too long. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's just like 3 years or something. It's not that long.
3 years. No.
Yeah.
It's like, sometimes I just get really disappointed in people's reactions.
I mean, they could have given us like no news. Like, at least they're still giving us like stuff like continuously. Even if it takes a few months in between, it's still better than like, yeah, we're going to say nothing for like 4 years or something. So I think they're doing a good job, but might be.
Yeah. I really don't like it when there's a huge backlash when it's not in the direct. But you know,
I hate that point. Yeah.
It's just like it's not been in the direct. It hasn't been direct for like what, a year? Why do you think it's going to suddenly change now?
Yeah. Exactly. Specifically when people from the team tell us beforehand that it's not going to be there, so don't get disappointed.
I mean, I guess people were like, because didn't Les say that there wouldn't be anything in Edge magazine, but then there was. You know.
I mean, he said something about the release strategy that didn't include magazines, which I guess they didn't like say anything about release specifically in the Edge magazine, so that's kind of. It was true if you kind of twist it a bit, but yeah. I mean, I don't think it was from a malicious intent or like a deceiving intent where he said like, or I'm going to lie to these people so that they're surprised even more or something. I just think it was a perspective kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
regarding like post Silksong content, do you think you'll do content about Team Cherry's next game afterwards, or do you think you'll do other content or move on to a different series?
I don't think after Silksong, Team Cherry will do a game in the Hollow Knight universe per se, but I'll definitely play the game. I might depends my experience in it if I decide to make content about it or not.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's, you play a game, you think this is a pretty cool game. I don't really need to talk about it that much. I'm sure it will be good because it's Team Cherry.
Yeah,
but,
specifically, yeah. It's I don't know. I guess if they do a similar game, then it's like sure, why not try it out? I mean, I'm a very like I don't know. I kind of like to establish myself with something, and then if there's something new, I kind of am a bit wary of it. Like I don't know, but might try it out. Yeah, sure, why not? Can't hurt anyone. And knowing them, it's probably not going to be expensive or anything. It's probably going to cost like 10, maybe 15 or something like euros or dollars or whatever. So there's really no harm in it.
Yeah.
And your experience with the Hollow Knight community so far, what would you say?
Other than when there's like potential Silksong news, it's been lovely, There've been a few trolls, but like that's just what happens.
Yeah, that's just
on the internet.
Community.
But it's been a really good time. Discord, the Hollow Knight Discord servers are all great places, nice people. Yeah.
Indeed they are, yeah, that's true.
And the creators themselves are all very cool. Especially this one guy called Deep Doc Proletariat. He very cool, very cool.
I didn't expect actually the content creators to be so open, like to kind of collab with each other, because I kind of thought like, okay, so you have like Relier, I think he has 100k now, so Rusty and Mossback on like one ladder, and you're never going to talk to these people except if you're like very, very high.
Yeah, unless like you become like freaking MatPat, you'll never be able to talk to these people.
Yeah.
But you can. They're all
everybody's talking with each other, collabing with each other. There's, for example, there's Cranky asking somebody if he wants to play with them or something in like a stream or something, and then CC maybe has like a collab idea coming up, and then there's like other people who have like ideas and talking with each other and stuff.
And then there's like Live from the Abyss. That's I'd say that's a collab. It's a good place to talk to people about Hollow Knight and stuff.
I was very surprised because like in other communities it's kind of like at least that's what I would think, that you have to get kind of some level of recognition before you can actually talk to like the bigger content creators. But in this community it seems to be kind of very, very open-minded with everything.
Yeah,
so that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I haven't visited the subreddits before, so I don't know how those are.
I've been the Hollow Knight meme subreddit is very fun. The Hollow Knight Reddit is pretty good as well. There's the Hollow Knight art Reddit, but that doesn't get a lot of recognition because just no one's on it. It's like 2,000 members, I think. Whereas like r/Hollow Knight has like 100 times that.
Oh yeah. It has
but like Hollow Knight
or something.
It's ridiculous. But the Reddits, as far as I've seen, there's been like very helpful people helping people who don't really know how to play the game out that much. What? Sorry, I can't speak. They're just very nice.
Take your time.
And the responses to memes are great.
That's true, yeah. They're very nice people, yeah, that's true. I guess some of the stuff that I've been seeing was a bit like meh. I mean, my humor is a very kind of special thing. I've grown myself to like laugh at very few things at a time. There's some things that I just find a bit more funny than others. Like, I don't know. For example, let's just take an example from the Hollow Knight meme community. Something like the Gorb meme or the
Sometimes stuff gets a bit
The
oversaturated
moth
there.
meme or the what was it?
Milk song.
Milk song. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of the same with like fanfic or something. It's just I'm not that kind of person that can take a joke that's like done 500 times and then laugh about it again. It's just not really my cup of
It's like,
tea.
well, I mean, I like these things. I'll give them upvotes, but sometimes it just gets too oversaturated too quickly.
Yeah, it gets
I
very
like
stale.
my favorite of the whole like memes are like the original ones. It's like people have made the jokes themselves. They're not taking anything. They're not going like, guys, go give me internet points. But
True,
you know,
I kind of like it when it mixes with other memes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I guess it just depends. It's everybody has a kind of subjective view on memes or on humor itself. So
everyone has very
who am I to
defined
judge?
taste in memes.
Yeah, I mean, there might be some like lunatic in a mental asylum that thinks like Gob is still the funniest shit ever on the internet. So who am I to spoil the fun for them?
What do you mean, Gorb's not funny?
Like holding a gun to my head. What do you fucking mean, dude? It's funny. It's very funny.
Bro,
Gorb's smart.
he says the funny words. Laugh, right now. It's
Laugh. Very funny. Laugh. I don't know. I guess my experience with the like kind of Discord community was very good. Yeah, you already said that it was very kind of pleasant. Park. Fortnite joke. And
that's a game.
Yeah. Again, for example, with the main Discord, it's kind of like I talked about that with like Zaliant in my last episode, like a damn long time. We talked like 2 hours.
Oh yeah,
And,
that was huge.
Like it just kind of depends what time of the day you come into the server because it's very dependent on the people that are kind of in there. For example, there are a few people that I know. I don't want to mention them by name now, but there are a few people that I know by this point that are very, very cool. My voice just broke. They're very, very nice and stuff where you can have like a good discussion or maybe even some funny ha-has. And there are other people, I don't know, that just come in, other news, no, okay, bye. And it's like, okay. I mean...
Yeah.
I guess if you're very like if it's the first time you're there then okay, but if it's like the 5th day in a row where you fucking returned and like other news, just check the bloody pins, okay? It's
just check Daily Silksong news, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Subscribe to Daily Silksong news, guys. That's the gist of this. Don't bother the fucking Discord with like your incessant spamming of some dumb question. That's stupid.
Honestly, I don't talk on the main Discord that much. Because it's kind of intimidating. I won't lie. Like, how many members has it got? It's like
nearly 100k, I think.
Yeah, what 100k people? I know not everyone is active there, but there's a lot of people.
It's a lot of different kind of sub communities. Like for example, the lore people don't go into a Silksong discussion, or the Silksong discussion people don't usually go into the like Whole Night Memes channel or something. It's very kind of like separate kind of communities living together and stuff like
next door to each other in the same.
You won't meet the same people in like different channels. That's something that I would say, except maybe for the art channels kind of, but that.
Yeah, I only ever really go in the art channels there because I like to draw.
The art is sometimes really good. Like
I think one time I spent like an hour scrolling up just looking at the art. Because it's just amazing.
I wish I could be that good, yeah. I'm very envious, but it's a very fortunate thing to have such a talent.
If you're good at art, you're just pretty cool. Gaming.
Also, okay, gaming, yeah. Also, I forgot to ask, but are you going to get Silksong on your Switch and on your PC or on just one console?
Well, I was thinking I was gonna get on Switch and then wait a bit. Switch like as soon as it comes out because I've got this is gonna sound weird, but I have money on both of them just ready for Silksong.
That's brilliant. I need to do that as well. Yeah.
But I'm gonna wait until like debug mods and stuff have been made for Silksong before I get it on my PC
Ah, okay.
laptop because I yeah, I can't get footage off my Switch and I don't really want to nab it off other people.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I that's why I get it on both consoles as well because I can't do it on Switch and because I want to do it on PC. So, yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point. And you would say like the biggest like kind of point from Silksong that you're excited for is like the exploration again as well, or music, or
This time I'm more excited for the combat because it would be very different for Hollow Knight, but I imagine that I'll love the exploration as well because it's just
it's
me, I
just
guess.
you. Yeah, I guess
It's just the gold.
I guess the combat kind of I am though I'm like with the tools and stuff I'm a bit like for example I really like the charm system even though people like constantly say it's bollocks because the charms are like there are obviously charms that are way better
There are
and way
charms
more
that
useful
there are
than,
charms that are definitely early game charms, and there are charms that are definitely late game charms.
and charms that you will like never use forget
And charms
or
that you
like
forget existed. Soulwood Shell. I mean, what does that even do? I've completely forgot.
I guess it kind of sometimes helps because when you're healing, it kind of gives
Oh,
you a
it's the
shell.
one that gives you more iframes when you take a hit.
Is it?
Ah,
Isn't it
is
like
it?
when you heal that it has this kind of like blue barrier around you and you can take a hit or something?
That's the boulder shell.
Oh yeah, is it that?
Nah.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I'm mixing these up because I never used them. Like,
yeah, I know.
it's,
I
I
mean,
mostly
unless you want
used
to
it
go
on
for a
breakable
meme
ones.
build where you become a slug. I'm not gonna judge you on preferences, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
slugs,
if you can
man.
play with them, like, not our problem. I'm just kind of like, there's objectively one of them is like better for you. If you want to kind of handicap yourself, for example, then
Yeah.
that's a different story. But if you like go for like the strongest charms, then there's like only a select few you can take. And
I
I
mean,
kind of hope they do something different for the tool system because the tool system right now looks like it's kind of similar where you kind of equip different crests and you have different kind of combinations with each other and stuff. But if like for example that we see like these kind of flying kind of flies around Hornet,
yeah, little suicide bombers.
yeah, and if they're
Probably.
bloody like useless like the ones in the first game are, then nobody's going to use that tool. So
I feel like with the
I don't
tool
know.
system, because you can upgrade your tools yet, you have much more control over which tools become overpowered.
True.
Like,
True.
I
Yeah.
guess what I hope happens is that most of the tools have like a base level of goodness, so like they're all on the same level, and then you choose which ones you make overpowered.
True.
I
Yeah,
think
good point.
that'd be a good way to balance it more, I guess.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess I mean it depends on the tools they put in. So far, the tools have looked very cool.
Friggin' buzzsaws, man.
Yeah, buzzsaws,
Where's the
bombs,
buzzsaw charm in Hollow Knight?
the White Palace. Except that's not charm, but
I mean, King Soul would be much more useful if instead of giving you soul, they just gave you
oh, that would be
buzzsaws.
epic. Yeah, then I wouldn't have traded that one in. Yeah, that's true.
Because the King Soul was in his buzzsaws all along. This is so sad.
True. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for how many they're going to put in. I mean, so far like the numbers we've gotten sounds like 20 plus music tracks or something. Like I think basically the same from the last game. 160 plus enemies. Over maybe over 100 plus bench designs if that one is really true. Maybe it's an exaggeration, but maybe it's true.
I think because there was like, yeah, if there's 100 plus benches, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it's a design, so it could be that it's like that it's multiple, so maybe it's even like 150 benches or something. But again, it's just like all these numbers make it sound that when they're still in development now, that it's going to be a bigger game than the last one. So I'm excited for how many hours I'm going to put into that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a bigger game, so it's going to take longer, so everyone can stop complaining. It's not out yet. Please.
I just can't wait for the 5 people or 10 people or something who are done like after like 2 days and like, when's the next game coming out? Oh no. No. It's gonna start all over again.
It's gonna be like the same thing until we get friggin' Zope Boat or whatever.
I mean, it's realistic. Like, just give it like 2 or 3 months, maybe, like maybe 4, and then I would say most people are probably gonna be very close to the end. Maybe not done.
Yeah,
but
we might have managed to. By that point, we might have managed to like drain everything Silksong has.
it's crazy.
And then
it's
just
like the development of like 4 years, maybe.
It's the way the internet can like rip things to shreds and then demand something new.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what?
You already finished? God damn.
Like
Bro.
bro.
People worked on this for like 4 years and you're done in like 2 months or something, so yeah. I guess what kind of comes after that is kind of like the speculation, the lore building, I don't know, the fan mods, the art, like the music, the remixes and stuff. That's all going to come after that kind of initial phase. So
and then the speed running. I've seen you know what's weird, because like I said earlier, Hollow Knight's been kind of ripped to shreds. There's only like a few things you can do with the game now, and the only things you can really do is just try and beat it as fast as you can, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's why there's been a massive boost in speedrunning.
True.
Recently,
Good point. I mean, the mods kind of have been also having
the mods are great. I mean, running around Hollow Knight.
working on one.
Oh yeah, the Sanctuary.
The White Palace one. There's, I think, or what was it called? I think Cranky had like kind of trailer on his channel. I forgot what the bloody name was. But definitely like the other kind of mods that are also like there with the AK-47, with the Hornet skin, with the Relier kind of mod that was done. It's so weird and expansive. So yeah, those 2 aspects have kind of gotten a big boost in the last few months. That's true.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so if we're going to the closing aspect of this interview, you are now allowed to basically give your release date prediction for Silksong in front of this audience.
God,
of the 2 people still watching.
All right.
The one who watches these videos to the end. So,
my Silksong release date, right? Is
you can just give a month as well. It's not like you don't have to give a specific date. It's just
August sometime, maybe.
August, okay.
Yeah, you know, like not too soon, but not like way into the future. Like not next year. Just like
Need to write that down.
Write that down. You know.
Okay, good stuff.
Good stuff indeed.
Coming along finally, yeah. I mean, I talked about this like kind of in a sort of side project that I wanted to do, but I've kind of given up now. I wanted to do like a video why like Silksong release date prediction videos are stupid, but
I really want to do that as well, because it's annoying, because most people who do them are either doing them because they genuinely think they know, or because they just want easy views.
Yeah, for me it was kind of a mix of both. I mean, like my kind of prediction video was kind of more of a meme. It was just more like a disguised kind of video for why I think Silksong could be coming out sooner. That was like kind of my kind of point. I wasn't trying to predict it accurately. I was just trying to say that it might be closer to the finish line than it actually was, which turned out to be kind
not
of wrong.
True. But I saw that one. That was funny. I just
other people like go like around and say like actual dates, then it's mostly like the chance of it coming true is very low. So
I just, you know, not naming any names, people just going like, damn, I want the subscribers, please. Silksong release date video, thousands of views, hundreds of subscribers, and I'm just like, bro, there wasn't a need, you know? Like, I honestly would like to grow on this platform in like a more traditional way. Like, I don't want to clickbait people with Silksong stuff, which is why my original Silksong video is gone.
Yeah,
It's gone.
I get that feeling. Yeah, that's true. It's
But you know,
hard.
sometimes you get desperate and you just cave into the Silksong pressure, and you're like, damn, I want
It's
them
hard. Yeah,
views.
it's a hard game. I'm not gonna. I mean, you can
Because-
either choose the easy route, just do like 20 Silksong videos where you're obviously going to get views and subscribers, but it's very scummy.
Yeah,
Or you do the exact opposite and do normal content, but it's going to obviously take a lot of time.
it's
Before
gonna
you
take
get
a
more
while, you
subscribers.
know. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm shooting for not 1,000, 500 subs by the time my channel has become a year old. And that's my goal at the moment, you know. But I want to get there. I want to feel like I got there
Yeah.
instead of
An
just
achievement. Yeah, that's true.
spam Silksong.
And I think that's a wholesome message to end this interview.
Mm.
So thank you very much for coming. This has been a
Thank
very
you for inviting me.
exciting experience.
This was very fun.
This was
I've
eye-opening.
gotta say.
I finally know how to feel about other people. So great.
Yeah.
We have you can now do your catchphrase, your traditional catchphrase, whichever you want to do. So
Please remember, it's all some random BS. Made up. No, I got my own catchphrase wrong. Please remember, it's all some made up BS.
very r/wholesome. So for everyone, Purple Toaster, ladies and gentlemen. Channel link is down in the description below. Check him out. Blah blah. Discord, Twitter in the description. Blah blah.
Can I just if this comes out before the end of February, I have a funny art contest on my Discord server.
It's definitely coming out before end of February, I think. But I'm not gonna make any promises. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
If this comes out earlier and you're still listening, then go check out the art contest. And yeah, speak soon.
Thank
Farewell.
you.